Here at Bicton, the Devon School of Agriculture is finally housed in what was formerly the country mansion of Lord Clinton, for generations the resident of the royal family. Every year, towards the end of September, he is being received and welcomed by a warden and the matron. Now he will be taken to meet his fellow students and have a look at his temporary new home. The students must all have had a good grounding in practical farm work and a satisfactory general education. The school grounds surrounding Bicton House, once a deer park, are now attached to the farm, carrying considerable numbers of livestock, milking and beef herds to the tune of 130 head or so, sows and fattening pigs, flocks of sheep and poultry. This is a pleasant place in which to become a better farmer or a trained and intelligent farm worker. The first evening meal, the principal makes a short speech of welcome, and matron explains the household routine. Later in the evening, the students either sit in their very pleasant common room to read or chat, or move off to the games room. For the women, there is also an attractive lounge. The students employ their first morning in a conducted tour of the farm, gardens and poultry section, where from now on they will obtain their practical experience. The map gives us some idea of the extent of the estate, which is in fact far larger than most farms in the district, comprising over 360 acres. Practically all crops of commercial importance are grown. There are also poultry sections covering the three different systems: free range, battery and deep litter. Horticulture too is well catered for, with both open air and glass house training. In alternate weeks, half the students have to be up by 6 o'clock or thereabouts for routine livestock duties. They work around these routine jobs on a rota, so that one week a student will hand milk his cows morning and evening. On his next spell of duty, he may be on poultry. At 9 o'clock, they start the morning's academic activity, covering the theory of farming. A lecture on the all-important subject of correctly balanced feeding will be followed by the practical demonstration in the shipping of actual quantities. In the laboratory, the milk is tested to check the cream content. After lunch comes the afternoon's practical work. They set off through the park for the farm buildings. Students are instructed in essential carpentry, such as the construction of farm gates and hurdles and so on. Bicton is also a first-rate potato farm and produces heavy crops. The women are instructed in the crafts which will be their particular concern on the farm. Milk is made into butter or cheese. The men students receive instruction in the use and maintenance of farm machinery. The ever-increasing complexity of implements used on farms and the vast sums of money invested in them makes it of the utmost importance that all users should be machine-conscious and competent operators. Evenings are not entirely free for leisure. Some time must be set aside for private study. The very active student club arranges many functions. Bicton can claim to be a gateway to good farming.